Summary: Sweden's Love is Blind featured self-centered individuals with villain-like traits, focusing more on looks than personality. Viewers witnessed controversial moments, from Johan's meat preference to Mira leading Johan on and breaking hearts. Lucas lacked physical attraction, Christopher's true colors emerged, and Sergio's ignorance created drama in the pods. Love is Blind. Sweden presented viewers with self-centered individuals since most members had villain-like characteristics. Netflix released this Swedish version of Love is Blind, where men and women from Nordic countries entered the pods to try to find true love. Soon enough, each contestant had started showing their red flags, with the majority focusing on physical appearance more than personality. Ironically, they had joined an experimental show meant to test if love is truly blind but were still hung up on appearance. Rasmus Hedenstedt, for instance, was open from the start about how much physical appearance meant to him. The Love is Blind. Sweden star was caught on more than one occasion and made a few ignorant comments. Before meeting his partner in the pods, Rasmus was worried about what she would look like, making controversial statements, such as if his potential partner was a 3 out of 10 or Chinese. However, Rasmus wasn't the only Love is Blind Sweden participant to present as controversial, so here's a rundown of the biggest Love is Blind Sweden villains. Related 20 best reality TV shows. Right now television is being impacted by the ongoing entertainment industry strikes, leaving many turning to reality TV. What are the best shows right now? 8. Johan Melon had sticking points. No vegans for Johan. The majority of the Love is Blind Sweden viewers didn't get an opportunity to interact with Johan as much as they did with other cast members. Johan, a 34-year-old salesman, was best known for his strong opinion on his potential lover's diet. During his introduction, Johan indicated that he loves meat and would have it rough dating a vegan lady. The Love is Blind Sweden star added that it would be a deal-breaker if his partner were vegan. Johan connected with Kimia Kusari in the pods, with whom they had the same perspective towards life, but he stated that he still didn't feel like that was his person. Maybe it was because of Mira Omar, another Love is Blind Sweden cast member in whom Johan was interested, broke his heart when he realized she was interested in Oscar Nordstrand. Johan, who had initially shared with Mira that he would leave the experiment if he didn't get engaged to her, ended up proposing to Kimia. However, after learning that Mira had broken up with him before his proposal, Kimia dumped him. She asked if Johan viewed her as his sloppy seconds. He only proposed to Kimia after professing his love for Mira and was an emotional wreck after losing her. 7. Mira Omar was problematic. She led Johan on. Mira first presented herself as this sweet, gentle, nice lady in the pods, and it didn't take too long for her disguise to start falling apart. Mira led Johan on and kept him around while she seemed more connected to Oscar. After a candid conversation with Johan, expressing their love for one another, she later accepted a ring from Oscar. When Johan asked her about it, Mira turned it all around, blaming Johan's lack of openness and his indecisiveness. I really do feel I have opened up to you and validated you quite a lot. I've told you how I feel, how you make me feel, I've listened to what you've said and understand that you might not be as quick to make these decisions like some of the other guys, Mira said. She said she had been sure about Oscar for a long time, meaning Mira kept Johan around as an ego boost. The Love is Blind. Sweden star was also fixated on the looks, and when she first met Oscar, the physical attraction wasn't there, and Mira admitted Oscar didn't look like her usual type of guy. The Love is Blind. Sweden star added that the experiment was new as she had never dated a Swedish guy. "I've never dated a Swedish guy before, so that's new to me too." It was pretty ironic for Mira to make such remarks, considering that she was on Love is Blind, Sweden, where most guys were most likely to be Swedish. 6. Lucas Gustafsson didn't have a spark. He lacked the physical attraction close. Lucas never moved away from the pods and was hooked on the idea of the woman he thought was Emilia Holmquist. Things seemed pretty heated up when they first met. Although Lucas said she was good-looking and his type of girl, something happened in between that changed how he felt about the woman he referred to as a cute brunette. Lucas confessed to the cameras that he wanted to get intimate with Emilia. "My hands wanted to do more. You know what I mean, this will fly off later. What I want to do is not mentioned in the Bible," Lucas remarked. That changed when they went on their honeymoon in Cyprus. Lucas blocked any physical contact no matter how much Emilia tried to initiate it. He admitted to not being especially attracted to her and needed time to get there. Lucas said hurtful things when talking to the boys during one of the meetups. He indicated he wanted to build the attraction differently, adding that Emilia was ready, and he was the one holding back. These physical attractions were depicted throughout their fiancé journey, and they eventually broke up at the altar. During the reunion of Love is Blind, Sweden, Lucas revealed that he was dating and that his new relationship was going slower than his Love is Blind experience. 5. Christopher Pocock changed his true colors. Came out. Christopher seemed like a dream guy for any woman. He was gentle and cautious and used cute pet words for his love interest Katja Lovestrand. Christopher often called Katja my heart's joy and eternal longing and showered her with many compliments, making him adorable. However, as Love is Blind, Sweden's episodes continued unraveling, his true character came out, showing how manipulative he was. One of the most shocking moments during the Love is Blind Sweden reunion was Katja's revelation that she no longer felt safe around him. Katja explained the events that led to her abandoning the experiment, which made Katja refuse to marry Christopher, via Netflix. Katja added that their heated conversation got so bad that she had to seek refuge at Oscar and Mira's apartment. Throughout the show, Christopher was recorded talking about other cast members, like when he said Sergio Rinkin wasn't a perfect match for Amanda, since he didn't look like a man who kept his word. 4. Rasmus Hedenstedt was in it for the wrong reasons. He had a superiority complex. Close. Rasmus got into the experiment, ready to get a girl who was too hot to handle, indicating that looks mattered to him. The Love is Blind Sweden star had difficulty remembering his now wife's name, Chrissie Lee Koldkep. He even called her Kimberly during their first face-to-face meet-up when he proposed again. Throughout the show, Rasmus compares their relationship to the other Love is Blind Sweden couples, stating they were the best as the rest didn't seem to have chemistry. Even though Rasmus started as an arrogant and superficial person, his relationship with Chrissy Lee turned out perfect. 3. Andreas, Adi, Zelius made a fumble. The man who stole Christopher's eternal longing. Love is Blind. Sweden viewers hardly saw Adi on the show. He wasn't among the popular matches and didn't secure a fiancé in the pods. When Adi and Katja first connected in the pods, she was intrigued by his personality but was let down when she never got to go on a second date with him. Katja took the initiative to ask Adi for another date, to which he agreed. During the second date with Katja, Adi's revelation of what he needed in a partner made Katja feel like he was looking for a trophy, thus cutting off communication with him. Adi and Katja reconnected at a party after she broke off her engagement to Christopher. When Adi was reintroduced on Love is Blind, Sweden's reunion snippets, his cheeky character made it easy to remember him. While nobody saw it coming, Adi stole Katja's heart after meeting outside the experiment. Adi and Katja are still dating, and he recently posted his lover with a caption, "Bad boys don't win, gentlemen does," via Andreas Adi Zelius. 2. Katja Lovestrand made irritating comments. She was superficial and critical from the moment Katja set her eyes on Christopher. She didn't like what she saw. She became critical of his clothes, style, and his purple hair. Katja said she imagined since Christopher is half Australian, he would have an Australian beach boy look, which was prejudiced against Australians. Although Katja was Christopher's dream girl, the Love is Blind Sweden star wasn't on the same page as him. Eventually, Katja ended up dating Adi from the pods, stating that he matched her vibe and was his ideal person. 1. Sergio Rincon presented as problematic. He is a walking red flag. Sergio came off as an ignorant person during his time in the pods. He constantly stated how unsure he was of his relationship with Amanda Jongard. It came after Amanda confided in him that she was bullied growing up, which made him think she wasn't that attractive. After their engagement, the Love is Blind Sweden star was accused of expecting a child with another woman in Barcelona. Those rumors were cleared up during the reunion, where Amanda and Sergio revealed that Sergio had a child in Sweden, something they discovered after their nuptials. Above all, I want to make it clear that this rumor that I had a child in Barcelona, it's not true. But there is a child in Sweden that I have found out that I am the father of. And of course I will take my responsibility for that, Sergio told the Love is Blind Sweden cast members, leaving everyone's mouth agape, via Netflix Nordic. Amanda added that they hadn't told anybody, including the Love is Blind production. The couple also shared that they were expecting their first child together. Sergio made the journey turbulent for Amanda. When asked how he knew about the child, he refused to discuss the issue further out of respect for the third party. The Love is Blind Sweden cast members such as Rasmus weren't having it and addressed the issue, stating that someone chose not to tell the truth during that period. However, everyone congratulated them, stating that Sergio's other child would have a wonderful extra mama by her side. Love is Blind Sweden is available for streaming on Netflix. Sources: Johan Melin, Instagram, Netflix, YouTube. Andreas Adi Zelius, Instagram, Netflix Nordic, Instagram.